Good day friends, I am your fellow student Ram Dumawan, and today's video is all about lesson on GIL 1 or the subject of living in IT era. First, let's talk about network. What is network? Network is a collection of things, people and system of groups that are interconnected with each other. Next, computer network. So this is defined as the interconnection of two or more computers or gadgets. It is done to enable computer to communicate and share available resources. Next of that is the application or the application of computer network. It shares resources such as printer, sharing expensive software, and sharing database. It can use for communication from computer to another computer to exchange data and information among users. So there are two types of network application. First is the pure network application, and second is the standalone network application. Pure network application, these are the application created to be used in networks. They help us to transfer data and to communicate within a network. Under this application, there are so-called email programs. These allow user to type message at their local nodes, then send them to someone on the network. These are the example of electronics mail programs: the Outlook, Gmail, Front, Zoho Mail, Proton Mail, Spike, and etc. There is also a file transfer protocol in a pure network application. It's the downloading and uploading. Basically, we all know that download is a process of obtaining a file or data, while upload is obtaining a file from workstation to a server. Pure network application also include groupware and video chatting, where you can chat anywhere with friends in real time and no gap. Standalone network application. These are applications that run on standalone computer. It is a computer that is not connected to any other computer. It functions even when the computer is offline. Next, types of networks. There are the PAN, LAN, WLAN, CAN, MAN, SAN, and WAN. First is the LAN, or the local area network. It is a group of devices such as computer, services, switches, and printers that are located in the same building. Local area network use wired connection to link the computer to each other to a variety of peripheral devices. Next, PAN, or the personal area network. It's a network that used on a personal level. Example of that is USB or Bluetooth. WLAN, or the wireless local area network. Same as the LAN, but it uses wireless communication instead of wired communication. A WLAN is a LAN, but without using cables. CAN, or the campus area network. It's a network that joins two or more LANs together with the area or limited area. Example includes elementary schools, university campuses, and corporate buildings. MAN, or the metropolitan area network. It's larger than the campus area network. It spans over several buildings in city or town. It's used to establish wireless connection between multiple locations within an area. Next is the SAN, or the storage area network. A special high-speed network that stores or provide access to a large amount of data. Next is the WAN, or the wide area network. This is basically have the example of internet to connect all around the globe with some internet connection. Next, types of network topology refers to the manner in which line and nodes arranged to relate each other. Network topology refers to the manner in which the linked nodes of network are arranged to relate to each other. There are two types of topology, the physical and the logical topology. Physical topology refers to the interconnected structure of a local area network. Connect the physical devices on the network with cables, while logical topology is the arrangement of network devices and nodes to form a logical structure. It deals with network protocols that are used to control the data flow across the network. Kinds of topologies. The primary physical topology categories are bus, ring, star, and mesh. The bus topology is the topology for local area network in which all the nodes are connected to a single cable. Next is the ring. This topology is the network configuration where device connection created a circular data path. Each network devices is connected to two other like point of a circle. Next is the star. This is the topology for local area network in which all nodes are individually connected to a central connection point. For example, it's like a computer shop. Next in the list is the mesh topology, a topology that have network setup where each computer and network devices is interconnected with one another. Moving on, what is Internet? It is a network of networks that consists of private, public, academic, and business electronic wireless, and optical network technology. Devised from the concept of Advanced Research Project Agency Network, or ARPANET. ARPANET was developed by United States Department of Defense. The basic purpose of ARPANET was to provide communication among the various bodies of government. Initially, there are only 4 nodes formally called hosts. In 1972, the ARPANET spread over the globe with 23 nodes, located at different countries, and became known as Internet. The 10 major parts of computer, there are case, memory card, hard drive, video card, motherboard, processor. The 10 major parts of computer, there are the case, memory, hard drive, video card, motherboard, processor, power supply, monitor, keyboard and mouse, and last, DVD. OSI model, or the Open System Interconnection Model, is a conceptual framework used to describe the function of this layer. First is the application layer. The application layer is used by end-user software, such as web browsers and email clients. Simply transmit raw bit stream about physical medium. Next, the data link layer. The data link layer establishes or terminates connection between two physical connected nodes on a network. It breaks up packets into frames and sends them from resources to destination, or defines the format of data on the network. Next layer is the network layer. The network layer has two main functions. One is breaking up segments into network packets and resembling the packets on the receiving end. The other is routing packets by discovering the best path across physical network. This layer decides which physical path the data will take. Next layer is the transport layer. The transport layer takes the data transferred in the session layer and breaks into segments on the transmitting end. It is responsible for reassembling the segments on the receiving end, turning in back the data that can be used in session layer. This layer transmits data using transmission protocol. Next layer is the session layer. The session layer creates communication channel called session. Between devices, it is responsible for opening session, ensuring they remain open or functional while the data is transferred, and closing them when communication ends. This layer maintains connection and is responsible for controlling ports and session. Next layer is the presentation layer. The presentation layer prepares data for the application layer. This layer ensures that the data is usable format, and it's where data encryption occurs. The last layer is the application layer. The application layer is used by end users software such as web browsers and email clients. This layer is a human-computer interaction layer where application can access the network services, and that's all the layers of the OSI model. Next, we can see here that two network content. Intra creates connection inside the organization, and intranet is a private network operated by a large company or organization which uses internet technologies but is insulated from global internet. An extranet is a intranet that is accessible to some people from outside the company or probably shared by more than one organization. The intranet is an extranet. It shows that the internet creates connection between computers around the world, while an extranet creates connection beyond or outside an organization. So that's all. Hope you learned some information in this video. Always remember that investment in knowledge pays the best interest and education the mind. Without educating the heart is not considered as education at all. And that's all.